Tell me, Mr. Ambode, it's critical the years that we are going into. A lot of people have talked about how significant the year 2015 is for the nation. We've crossed a particular hurdle politically when we've done the presidential election. But again, another hurdle will be that of economy. And Lagos State stands at the center, the heart of the nation's economy. Tell me, the fortunes of Lagos' economy is in the hands of a few people who are in the private sector. What are you going to do differently to make Lagos to diversify the economy of the state?
Let's phrase it in a different way. Almost 90% of those that live in Lagos are more or less in the informal sector, and then the lower percentage, 10%, are in the formal sector. It's inappropriate, and maybe to be unfair that the fortune of Lagos State is in the hands of few people.
Majorly, because if you look at the percentage, if I can get the figures now, because if you look at the percentage, I'm talking about what are you making of a small and medium scale enterprise?
No, I'm going to go there. What we need to now start to look at is how is it possible for us to make sure that that ordinary person on the street is part of the prosperity of Lagos. That's the part that we have to start looking at.
So how do you hope to do that?
So we believe that the party and our government will immediately go on a major movement to create opportunities for our little entrepreneurs. I already have in my scheme what I call Employment Trust Fund, in which we intend to, to engage this private sector you're talking about, to come into that scheme to allow our younger ones and even our entrepreneurs to have access to finance. We already have a program that it's a small-scale credit guarantee scheme for our artisans. These are the majority of the people in Lagos. And beyond that, our manifesto at the national level has guaranteed that immediately we enter May 29, we'll create a platform to create 20,000 jobs in each state immediately, and that reflects the economy. That's part of the plan that we've already put in place. But more importantly, to engage more entrepreneurs, more business people, the ordinary people, and make sure that we create platform for them to thrive easily.
All right, let's talk a bit of politics now. Last Saturday, we saw a very, very tough contest, especially in Lagos State. The contest we saw in Lagos is slightly different from what we saw in so many other parts of the country. The PDP gave APC a good run for their money. Do you think?
Not true.
No. Look at the figures. It has never happened in the politics of Lagos where we see PDP or the opposition party giving the ruling party in Lagos that kind of run. Does it occur to you that may actually happen in the governorship election?
It won't happen, but let me just explain it properly to you also. In 2011, the votes that the President Jonathan got was 1.3 million votes. In 2015, he got 600 plus votes. So in essence, over 700,000 people did not vote for him again. That's the way to look at that statistics. The other part of it is, okay, for APC, we had almost 800,000, and then PDP 600 and something thousand votes. But too many things were responsible for it. That election, we could say INEC was not up to the task. That's the truth. In most places, a lot of people did not vote. In actual fact, for us to have even voted the next day, it was just grace of God. So what you see is that a whole lot of people had apathy. I mean, the whole place was more or less militarized. You will even just imagine that there was going to be a lot of violence. A lot of people stayed away. Now, we've gone out, and all our members are going to come out because they've seen that there wasn't any violence.
You think the victory for your party last on March 28th will help your race on April 11th?
Absolutely. Look, this state has been in opposition in the last 16 years. When you look at the level of achievements we've had, in the last 16 years and being in opposition, it's just commonsensical. That now that we have a listening ear at the center, we are just naturally bound to achieve more. And that's the way it's going to be.
All right. Tell me, with what we saw, very close, just about 200,000 votes between the PDP
Yes.
and your party in this race, what gives you the confidence that you win this election?
We've worked at. My party is on the ground. We have scorecard. Look, we've made emphasis on taking away corruption. We've made emphasis on employment. We've made emphasis on security. If you are looking for the safest place in Nigeria, it's Lagos. We've been doing that in the last 16 years. We can only do more with the support of the federal government.
All right, tell me, there is a section of the people in Lagos living here, and they're the Igbos. Do you have the support of the Igbo people?
Absolutely. I was in Alaba market yesterday. You needed to have seen the crowd.
Out of those,
I've been to Aspanda.
Ladipo.
I'm talking to them, everyone. Look,
you lost their support, didn't you?
That's not true. That's not true. It's a matter of choice. Look, as at the time voting took place on the 20th of March, it was more about choice and interest. When voting comes on Saturday, it's also about choice and interest. They have their interest in APC, and they are going to vote for us. We are brothers. We've been living together. Lagos is too cosmopolitan for you to start separating Igbo votes, Hausa votes, Yoruba votes. It's about the future of Lagos. It's about the prosperity of Lagos. And we are all together in it.
All right, I wish you the best.
Thank you so much.
Ambode. It's a pleasure talking to you on the program.
So
we'll see how much you can do in the coming days. Well, I've been talking with the governorship candidate of the APC, Mr. Akinwumi Ambode.